Friday night football. We're coming to you from the Melbourne Cricket Ground. There's much on the line in today's match between St Kilda and Collingwood. One side is in the top four, while the other is looking to push up into it. These two will be throwing everything at each other. Now it's time for the players to take to the field. Joined by Daniel Harford. Great to have you along, Harf. How do you see this one unfolding?
Good to be here, Hutto.
I like the Pies.
They look a very good side and are certainly capable of kicking big scores. This is a match they should win, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them run away with it.
Fair enough, Harf. Thanks for that. As the teams huddle, the two captains shake hands for the toss of the coin. The rucks staring each other down. Cameron wins the first hit out. Pendlebury, Howard at centre half back. That's good vision. Battle with a chance to run. Searching kick. No one can mark. Cameron was committed to the contest. Pendlebury. Is anyone home? Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Markov wins a hard ball. Myercheck is the man on the spot and is marked.
This would give him a shot of confidence.
For the game's first goal, it's flirting with the post.
He might just be in for a big day.
The Pies have wasted no time getting on the scoreboard. The big men fly. Henry, Steele, crunching tackle, gets the kick away. The interchange bench might be calling after that blue. Pendlebury. Normally delivers. Murphy. He might have thought about the corridor. Good disciplined defence. And we'll have a throw in. Gary Lyon is here. Gaz, what are your thoughts on what we've seen so far?
Oh, there's a bit of niggle in this one early. A couple of players already unhappy with some attention off the ball.
Gets his kick despite the heat. How? He's suddenly a popular man. Can he hit a target? Sinclair wins it back. Great mark. Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. Hill, Steele. Doesn't often waste it. No one can mark. Pendlebury leading from the front. Owens threw himself at it. Gathers it cleanly on the wing. He's generally a good kick. Membry takes the logical option. Howe saw that coming. Moving the footy laterally. Moore presents in space. Pendlebury. The Pies look sharp early. McCreery heads for the pocket. Punched away. Hill centering ball. That'll be play on. Takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
A real opportunist goal there. He doesn't need a lot of the footy to make an impact.
The Pies are up for this. It's a great start. Marshall wins it out of the centre. Ross loves the hard stuff. That's not a good kick. Howe. Dacos. They'll bide their time. Murphy can keep it moving. Can he find a teammate? Wilkie making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. He's been busy so far. Myercheck sets sail for home, and he is delivered.
2 scoring shots, 2 goals. He'll be happy with it.
The Saints need to get cracking. It's been a poor start. Cameron wins it down. Dacos. What a first term they're having. Crisp uses the body well.
To say there are some alarm bells ringing is an understatement. They're not working hard enough.
Marshall tries to spike it out of the danger zone.
Happy to concede a behind.
Sinclair to bring it back in. Battle pushes into space and receives the footy. The Saints not at their best so far. Murphy takes an excellent grab. Inside 50 with the kick. Defence 101 there. McCreary only knows one way. Mitchell appreciates that delivery.
If he can nail this first shot at goal, he might just be in for a big day.
Needs it to bend back, but it's not going to.
Those are the kinds of opportunities you really need to take.
Away he goes. The ball's been living at one end. The kick is precise. A chance to clear now. Frampton got to the full. The Pies are doing all the attacking. Wanganeen Malira at half-back cuts them off. Just waiting for the right moment to press go. Philippou. Solid tackle. Good build-up. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. The Pies are playing some great footy. Cox. Will the umpire pluck a free kick?
How's it look down there, Gary?
The Saints aren't doing their forwards any favours here. It might be time for the coach to switch things up.
Marshall showing his skills. Dow cops some unwanted attention. Terrific forward pressure. He's got it.
The Saints are on the ropes. They need a spark before this one gets away from them.
The Pies are bossing the contest early. The two big men do battle. Crouch. The Saints need to make inroads soon. Sharman looking to pull one back, and that's exactly what he's done. Well played.
They've looked to the likely source to provide a spark, and he's done just that.
The goals are coming thick and fast. This is great to watch. Good ruck work. De Goey. He ran into a brick wall. Dacos. McCreary. The Pies are up and about early. Thumped away. Battle. Snares the loose ball. Howell. It's a tough game. That was a brilliant tackle. Oh, they're hitting in hard. Marshall wins it. Crouch. Dow. Hill. He's so clean with the footy. No one can mark. Frampton. That's a legal disposal, isn't it?
He had prior opportunity.
Sharman. Through the centre square he goes. They've moved it well and given themselves a good look here. Clever kick. Punched away. Dow. Another goal and they'll believe.
Hounded into the mistake. Space is hard to come by.
The Pies have got out of jail. Ignoring the corridor for now. No one can mark. Wilkie runs onto it and can drive them into attack. Dishes it off. Wanganeen Malira manages to get off a handball. He's caught. That's not ideal. Dacos collects the half volley. The Pies have started well. Good thinking and good execution too. Myercheck picking their way through. De Goey had it and lost it. No easy exit. Snap around the body. It's there.
He managed to find some space in a dangerous position and made them pay for their loose checking.
Well, if they weren't concerned before, they should be now. Cox got his palm to it. De Goey punched away. Crouch thought his way through it. The Saints are out of trouble. What's he got on offer? No one can mark. Cox charges onto it. Dacos. You can see their confidence growing. No one can mark. You can't question his commitment. He's besieged. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. Marshall palms it down. Crouch. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. That didn't travel far enough. Going at his first, and he's got it.
The Pies are going from strength to strength. They've got all the answers at the minute.
It's not over yet, but it might be soon. Cameron wins it. Side bottom. How will the umpire see this? DeGoey under pressure. Good tackle. They've worked it well. Attracted a crowd. That's close. He liked it off the boot.
The Saints are in real danger of taking a big percentage hit now.
The Pies away to a flyer. Cameron got his palm to it. It's a hot footy. Sloppy hands, and they've turned it over. They're huffing and puffing. Wilkie. The Saints under great pressure. Knew the tackle was coming. Henry. Marshall in some space now. Looking to peg one back. The Pies have all the answers. They're playing with purpose and poise. Quality delivery by foot. They've got winners all over the park. Side bottom. They're irrepressible at the moment. Murphy. Maynard. Heads towards half forward. No one can mark. DeGoey. They're a big chance here. Punched away. Hill. Kicking for his first. Let's call it a pass.
I wouldn't put this past him. I've seen him do it before.
Snap it goal. Good looking kick. It's home.
The Saints have to do something. It's getting out of hand.
The Pies are playing supreme footy at the moment. Can they keep it going? Cameron with a deft tap. DeGoey closed him down. Dacos has worked hard to present. He's made a hot start to this match. They're running rings around them.
The Pies are working harder at the present time, and they're reaping the rewards.
Hasn't got hold of that one. It'll be a behind.
Not a gimme goal, but probably should have been kicked nevertheless.
Sinclair brings it back in. Webster has found some space. He's hit up the lead. Howard, and they're out of trouble. Frampton judged the flight well. A good kick here, and they'll be in business. Myercheck wins the contest hands down.
It's all just a bit easy at the moment. They're getting the ball inside 50 under, not nearly enough pressure.
It's on the way, and there's another nail in the coffin.
The Pies are going from strength to strength. Everything they touch turns to gold.
The Saints need to pull their finger out. They've been poor. Cox wins it. DeGoey met solidly. Ross, Henry. They're giving them nothing. They're moving the footy quickly. Butler, dangerous to leave on his own. It's hard to defend ball movement like this.
Kicking at his first.
Goes at goal, but I think that's going the wrong side of the stick. It's a behind.
Gee, he'd be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
Quaynor heads to the pocket. The kick was centimetre perfect towards the boundary line. Pendlebury. This is getting ugly. Sinclair got a fist in. Clean pickup. He's under close attention.
Gaz, what have you noticed down at ground level?
The forwards can't be held responsible when the ball isn't getting down there. The midfielders must shoulder the blame.
Cox with the tap. DeGoey. Side bottom. That's skillful. Punched away. The umpire will toss it back in once more.
The Pies have jumped out of the blocks. They could have this sewn up by half-time the way they're going.
Marshall, the winner there. Ross, Henry. That might attract a pack. Turned over on centre wing. Probing ball. Pendlebury. Good hands. Murphy. Who's at home? Punched away. Myercheck. Bends it around the body. That's on target. Through it goes.
The Saints are all at sea trying to defend them. They're scoring almost at will.
The Pies are playing with confidence and flair early. The big men fly. Crouch. There goes the kick. Inside the 50. Quaynor. Howe. He's suddenly a popular man. And we will do it all again. Cameron looking for territory. Side bottom. De Goey. Delightfully done. Dacos. What can he do with it? McCreary. That's a big play. It's an exhibition in attacking footy.
It's a big margin, and it should get at least 6 points bigger.
This deserves a goal, but he's put it on the wrong side of the stick.
He'll be disappointed. That was one he would have expected to convert.
Sinclair to bring it back in. Webster. The Saints might be able to start something. Dow can keep it moving. The Pies have denied them the corridor. Henry. Wanganeen Malira. It must be his birthday. They're all over them early. Dacos. Can they find a late goal? Frampton. Good looking kick. Honours the lead. They're leading them a merry dance. The Saints are chasing tail. Dacos. Read it well and intercepted it on centre wing. Philippou. Ball up in the shadows of quarter time. Cameron palms it down. De Goey. Bit of a nothing kick. Elliott has it at half forward. Dacos. McCreary. This is champagne footy.
Well, there's one side working hard at the moment. The other side just sitting back waiting for their teammates to do the work.
Snap at goal. He's got great goal sense, but he's off target with that one.
He's missed a couple now. Might just bring a few doubts into his head.
The Saints will be relieved to hear the siren because they'll get the chance to reset. They've got their work cut out for them to get back into this one. Let's head down to Gary Lyon on the boundary.
It doesn't happen too often that a game has been decided by quarter time, but that might be the case here. One side has been magnificent and the other has had no answers at all. We might have to start looking through the record books at some stage.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. Punch clear. De Goey. That's a bruising tackle. Cameron. It's a dominant display. Dacos. Pendlebury. Mitchell. Heads towards goal. But the kick is astray. A minor score.
An ugly looking scoreboard should probably be looking even uglier.
Sinclair brings it back in. Webster pushes into space and receives the footy. And they're away. Manages to find a teammate. Onto the non-preferred. Dacos spoils. Dow. He'll be sore in the morning. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. The two big men do battle. Dacos. Crunching tackle. Marshall. Can anyone take a mark? Quaynor spoils. Philippou is always dangerous inside 50. It's there!
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
The Saints hitting the scoreboard early after an underwhelming first quarter. Cameron had his measure today. Side bottom. Outbodies his opponent and took a ripper. Great play. They're putting on a clinic.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
He doesn't miss many of these, and he hasn't missed that one.
He has produced a clinical finish there to cap off a terrific passage of play.
The Saints might need to crack open plan C in a minute. Good ruck work. Side bottom. He's everywhere at the moment. De Goey uses the body well. Towards full forward. No one can mark. McCreary. He's already got one. Now he's got two.
The Pies have come looking for a percentage boost. They are real hungry today.
The Saints will be campaigning for mulligans after this. Cameron wins the tap. It's no place for the faint-hearted. Crouch, fighting hard, throws it on the boot. Moore is a rock in defence. Goes wide. Gee, they're playing well. It's a high ball. No one can mark. McCreary puts his head over it. He just keeps racking up disposals. Elliott makes the kick look okay. Was that a legitimate attempt to get it out? The ump gives him the benefit of the doubt. Marshall gets his hand to it. Solid tackle. Clark. That's unusual. It's a tough game. No way through there, and they'll reset. Rucks go at it. Crouch. Steele. Does well under pressure. Marshall heads towards the half-forward flank. Frampton spoils. The Saints guarding the corridor. Wanganeen Malira wins it back. Great mark. Goes very wide. Clark farms it out. Elliott has it now on centre wing. Look at him go. Crouch. Wanganeen Malira kicks to half-forward. Frampton takes an excellent grab. Into the middle with the kick. Cameron. Can he impose himself on the match? Side bottom. Their ball movement has been impressive. They're moving the footy well here. The Pies are doing as they please. Wilkie spoils. Wanganeen Malira. Mitchell needs to be quick.
What are your thoughts, Gary?
The Pies are employing a very simple formula. Win the ball, keep the ball, kick goals. I think today is more about how good they've been rather than how poor the opposition's been.
Frampton intercepts on centre wing. His field kicking is normally first rate. Dacos. He doesn't waste many. Steele says thank you very much. Good kick. Frampton cuts them off at halfback. Boot to ball just in time. Dacos. Slick hands. They're bloodthirsty today. That play should have resulted in a shot at goal. What can they generate? Clark. This might be a chance for the high flyers. Quaynor at close quarters. Dacos. Steele spoils. Butler kicks to space. It's an exhibition in how to give the ball back. Goes laterally. Quaynor tumbles a punt towards the boundary line. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Quality delivery by foot. Some people can't kick that far. Dacos. They cannot keep him quiet. Battle got to the fall. Kicks laterally. The Saints have got out of jail. He's kicked it high. Thumped away. Frampton towards half forward with the kick. Elliott is hard to beat one-on-one. Dacos. This is promising. They're running rings around them.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
Drop punt. That'll be a goal. Never in doubt.
The defenders are entitled to be annoyed with their mids. They're under all kinds of pressure.
The Pies go on their merry way. Cameron smashes it out of there. Side bottom. Sharks it. Time for the Crummers to go to work. Steele. He ran into a brick wall. Marshall. Philippou. He's got an option in the centre square. This is good ball movement. Wanganeen Malira. Useful hand pass. Crouch. They need to hit the scoreboard here. That's a waste. What a game he's having. No one can mark. Howard. He's run into trouble. Squeezes the kick. Webster. Philippou. Kicks inside the forward 50. Moore went bang. Quaynor needs a good decision. They've opened them up here. The Pies are red hot at the moment. Poor footy there. Sweeping handball. Steele. Higgins lays it off. Philippou. Intercepted, and they can launch from halfback. Can they get something going? Quaynor. Dacos in the right spot. Terrific tackle on centre wing. The Saints have no answers. No one can mark. Philippou was afforded latitude. He's normally good on his non-preferred. Henry. It's a high kick. A real rainmaker. No one can mark. And out it goes.
How's it look down there, Gary?
The Pies are putting the opposition's defenders under all sorts of pressure, and the forwards are making it count on the scoreboard.
De Goey, Crouch, desperate defence. Cameron, Dacos has found some space. He's hit up the lead by hand. Got to get it forward now. De Goey. They're running rings around them. Dacos. Who was he aiming for? Wanganeen Malira at half-back cuts them off. That's not a mark. They need a mark. A promising build-up amounts to nothing. Some indirect ball movement here. Frampton, Quaynor, the Pies look well drilled. Dacos. It's a poor kick. Feeds it out. Navigated the traffic. This is promising. Thumped away. And a moment for the players to catch their breath.
Dominating the disposal count doesn't always translate on the scoreboard, but it is today.
Marshall got his palm to it. Henry. Steele in the thick of it as ever. He's wrapped up. Dacos. Schiltz might be just outside his range.
That's the risky run when you flirt with the boundary line.
That'll go close to the line. Wanganeen Malira. Frampton spoils. Higgins. He's besieged. They've put themselves under pressure. Turned over on centre wing. The aerialists will battle for this ball. Howe went bang. Side bottom. Frampton.
Oh, come on. That is harsh, umpire.
Moore with the big fist and out of play.
The Saints are struggling to provide their forwards with quality supply. It might be time to shuffle the magnets a bit.
Cameron with the tap. Side bottom. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? Dacos. They're toying with them now. Up and under. Elliott has it at half forward. Just has to hit a target. It's an exhibition in attacking footy.
This is a tall order, but if anyone could do it, it's him.
Goes Goldwood, and he's off target.
Easy to say in hindsight, but that ball probably should have been centred.
Away he goes. Wanganeen Malira to bring it back in. Sinclair. That's good work rate. Sets it up to a contest down the line. Lipinski, side bottom. They've got them on the overlap. Dacos has worked hard to present. He should have the distance, but I'm not sure he has. Howard clears the area. Elliott, it's a goal.
They took the right options in moving that ball forward and were able to take the opportunity when it presented.
The Saints will be burning the tape of this match. The big men fly. Dacos. It's a hot footy. Henry inside 50 with the kick. Higgins keeps it low. It's a desperate tackle. They've bottled it up. Cameron with a deft tap. The Pies under great pressure. Dow. They sorely need a goal, and he delivers.
They've got one back. More needed, of course, but we're seeing some good signs.
Underway once more. Cameron has been dominant in the ruck. De Goey, crisp, marks at centre half forward.
Well, just about everything else has worked for them today, so why not this too?
Bangs it long.
Lost his radar there.
Good thinking and good execution too. He's had little impact so far. It's hard to find a winner for them today. Owens. This is more positive. Sharman. Look at the distance on that hand pass. Clark running in support. Great tackling technique there. The two big men do battle. Steele, Crouch. Can he get a kick away? Dow can just about finish it himself. Clark. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Throws it on the boot. This might be going through. It is a real team lifter.
Good teams need goal-kicking midfielders, and he's certainly one of those.
The Saints with the past 2 goals. Marshall wins it out of the centre. Crouch. Frampton read that one like a book. Markov receives a neat pass at halfback. Murphy. Side bottom. They're playing like champions. The kick was centimetre perfect. He's got under that one. Howell wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. No one can mark, and they see it out. Marshall showing his skills. Henry, it's a tough game. We'll have a ball up as we approach half-time. Good ruck work. Out of the congestion. Dow. Half-time, and I think we're all stunned after that. One team is playing terrific football, and the other, well, they just haven't got going at all.
It's time for some observations from Gary Lyon.
The Pies will look to be ruthless in the second half and try to build their percentage as much as they can with the game already won. It's also important to ensure you finish off as you intend to start the following week.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Cameron is giving him a bath. Here's a chance to get it forward. Wanganeen Malira gathers in the centre square. Cops some unwanted attention. Marshall. The Saints having a purple patch. King got to the right position and hung on. The defence has fallen down. Clark, dangerous to leave on his own. I've liked his game today. The Pies have all the answers. Goes wide with the kick. Quaynor with a chance to relieve the pressure. Dacos. Frampton. Crisp in the clear on centre wing. Wanganeen Malira spoils. Butler. How will the umpire see this? Webster. Poor hand pass there, and we've got a throw in.
It's been a free-flowing game so far. Both sides would like to better restrict each other's ball movement, though.
Punch clear. They've got good chemistry, those two. Clark. Dow. Playing for pride now. Frampton spoils. Knew the tackle was coming. There's an argument for a free kick there. Cameron wins it down. De Goey, he's set upon. That was almost handed to him. Was he taken high? Dacos met solidly. Lipinski. Cameron gives some ground with a handball. Frampton, they're building something dangerous here. Wanganeen Malira. Dow. Good vision there. Crouch. He's got support. Frampton says thank you very much. Who's front and centre? De Goey. Elliott gives the handball away. The Pies can build something here. Sets a task for the forwards. Wanganeen Malira spoils.
The Saints are just not getting the ball inside 50 enough. There's not much the forwards can do.
Marshall got his palm to it. Steele. Terrific forward pressure. Who will stand under that? Frampton spoils. Butler. It's no place for the faint-hearted. They can turn defence into attack now. He's not giving up. Delivers it inside 50. Membry closed him down. We're still waiting for the quarter's first goal. Marshall wins it. Crouch on the same page as his ruck. Only a behind. Quaynor goes towards half-back. Dacos, strong grab. Searching kick. Tagoe uses the body well. Frampton normally delivers. McCreary kicks inside the forward 50. This is good ball movement. On the non-preferred. Battle with a terrific mark deep in defence. He might have thought about the corridor. The Saints have got out of jail. Can he hit a target? Windhager competing fiercely. Gives it everything. King! Great hands there. Doesn't often waste it. Owens works hard to present.
When you're copying or hiding, it's the little things you can hang your hat on. That was better movement of the footy.
That's offline. Didn't really give it a chance.
They might need to be more patient in constructing better shots at goal.
Quaynor to bring it back in. Quality delivery by foot. He's generally a good kick. The Pies have winners everywhere. Thumped away and we'll have a throw in.
What are your thoughts, Gary?
The Saints will be bitterly disappointed with this display. They genuinely thought they could win today, and I think they're in a bit of shock.
Dacos honours the lead. That's good vision. They're putting on a clinic.
For the first of the second half.
In towards goal. He's made the goal umpire work.
It's definitely on his mind now. It can be hard to turn it around during a match, but he's got to find a way to clear his mind.
Sinclair brings it back in. Battle pushes into space and receives the footy. Mitchell takes an excellent grab. Dacos, he's going for home. And why wouldn't he with a finish like that?
All down to pressure, whether real or imagined, and the cost in this case is a goal.
The Pies are giving them an absolute smashing. Marshall wins it. He's caught. Steele. Now it's someone else's problem. Crouch gets his kick despite the heat. Moore is a rock in defence. Moving the footy laterally. Good work rate. Can he find a teammate? Butler making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Philippou, he's run into trouble. The umpire will have it. Marshall wins it down. Henry, Hill, poor hand pass, and they might get caught out here. Solid tackle, crisp, blasts away. Elliott is hard to beat one-on-one. Into the pocket he goes. That passage of play promised more. They'll be disappointed. They'll bide their time. Sinclair can keep it moving. Goes long. They've turned it over. Thumped away. Mitchell. He's been quiet. Lipinski takes a beauty. Kicking for his first. Battle tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Myercheck. That's a bruising tackle. The Pies with a chance for a stoppage goal. It's been a great duel between the two big men. Can he make them pay for that errant hand pass? Myercheck. He's got it.
The Saints have been uncompetitive at times today, and the review will be an uncomfortable.
The Pies look in the mood to dish out a real hiding here. Cameron wins the tap. He's besieged. Can't afford to give it back in the corridor. Butler. Good disciplined defence. It's a goal.
Not much has gone right for them today, but that was a great passage of play.
Away we go once more. Cameron has rucked tirelessly. Tagoe is cool under pressure. Battle is there to thwart that play. The Pies forcing them out wide. Good thinking and good execution too. Hill goes back with the handball. Webster can get it and go. Dow, crouch. I don't think he meant to smother it. Hurried kick goes very wide. No one can mark. He'll be sore in the morning. The umpire whistles for a ball up. Cameron had his measure today. De Goey, crisp, takes the hand pass. Terrific tackle. We've got another stoppage. Marshall smashes it out of there. Crouch, that's a give up. He'd like that one again. Hill, they've got a problem now. Dishes it off. Big chance here if he can steady himself. He hasn't kicked it very well. Oh my word! Up and away!
Forwards dream of these shots.
No trouble at all.
A contested mark and goal, exactly what the doctor ordered.
That might make them feel a bit better. It's been a woeful performance. The big men fly. Ross, crunching tackle, gets the kick away. It's a poor entry. A waste, really. What's he got on offer? Gee, they're playing well. Just waiting for the right moment to press go. The Pies are out of trouble. Maynard, Murphy. Ignoring the corridor for now. De Goey on a lead. Mitchell. Uses the non-preferred. Defence 101 there. Owens will keep coming. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Clever kick. Mitchell spoils. Crisp thought his way through it. De Goey happy to be patient and wait for an opening. Takes the logical option. Murphy, sloppy disposal, and will have a throw in.
The Saints simply have to find a way to get the ball inside 50 more often here.
Marshall showing his skills. Steele just trying to get it forward under pressure. Maynard showing why he's such a good defender. Murphy, crisp. That's a shocker. That kick had nothing going for it.
Lots to analyse, Gaz. What stands out?
The Pies are giving their forwards better supply, and those forwards are making it count on the scoreboard.
Dacos, he's suddenly a popular man. Good tackle. Pendlebury, De Goey. They're playing with purpose and poise. McCreary crosses the paint. They're running rings around them.
The Pies have been ruthless today. It's been an awesome performance.
Looking to get it down there quickly. Myercheck got to the right position and hung on.
Nothing better than to convert a big contested mark into a goal.
It's a tough kick. Struck it well. Is it through?
You can't blame him for having a crack. He's having a terrific game.
Sinclair heads wide with the kick in. Webster marks in the back pocket. Clark has found some space. He hasn't been himself today. Pendlebury went bang.
Gary, what have you noticed down at ground level?
It's not always as simple as win more ball and win the match, but it looks that way today.
Punch clear. Crouch. No one can mark. Ross. Clark. He's so good in close. Frampton reads the play so well. Thumped away. Crisp. The Pies are playing some great footy. Myercheck takes the mark and can extend the margin.
That was an excellent passage of play to set up what should be an easy goal.
He couldn't miss this, could he?
We've got no answers for him. He's too big, too strong, too good.
The Saints will want to put the tape and the stat sheet straight in the bin. Cameron, the winner there. De Goey displaying great endeavour. Out wide with the kick. Clark. Ross on centre wing has marked. Crouch. Clever handball. Well played. His vision was excellent. Looking to peg one back. Quaynor spoils. McCreary was committed to the contest. A chance to clear now. Thumped away. Pendlebury charges onto it. Cops some unwanted attention. Umpire's ball as we near three-quarter time. The two big men do battle. De Goey, Mitchell couldn't burst through. Ross absorbs the pressure, brings it inboard. Moore may have just saved a goal. Towards the boundary line, Maynard all on his own. They've got winners all over the park. No one can mark. Marshall, he's under close attention.
The lift door's closed on him and he's gone.
The Pies continue to do as they wish. McCreary, De Goey, couldn't quite. Knew the tackle was coming. King. There goes the kick inside the 50. This is good ball movement. Owens, incisive handball. Ross going at his first and he's got it.
The Saints have obviously had a tough day, but that was much better play.
Back in the middle. Marshall palms it down. Ross, will the umpire pluck a free kick? Sends them inside 50 again. Owens only knows one way. Frampton in the right spot at the right time. Credit to those home fans who are still here. This has been a horror show. What's happening down there, Gary?
The Pies have been magnificent today. They've bossed most of the major statistical categories and played a brand of footy that tells us they can go deep into finals. In the meantime, they should be looking for more goals and more percentage in this final quarter.
Couldn't agree more, Gary. Thanks for that. Marshall wins it out of the centre. Ross drives it inside the forward 50. Owens, that is going very close.
Seemed like the defenders got a bit lost there and they were lucky not to give up a goal.
Quaynor heads to the pocket. What can they muster from the back half? Sinclair judged the flight well. Owens, not a lot of positives today. Maynard wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Quality delivery by foot. Plays the percentages. Sinclair spoils. Gathers it cleanly on the wing. Should have done better. The interchange bench might be calling after that blue. They've opened them up here. The Saints have denied them the corridor. Pendlebury. How will the umpire see this? De Goey. They're moving the footy quickly. No one can mark. Howard. He's lost it. It's a tough game. That's come off the instep.
What are your thoughts, Gaz?
The forwards can't be held responsible when the ball isn't getting down there. The midfielders must shoulder the blame.
Marshall with a deft tap. Crouch under pressure. He'll feel that one. That'll be play on. It must be his birthday. What a hand pass. Murphy stripped of the footy. De Goey. The kick is wide and out of bounds on the full. Who's at home? Dow spoils. Crouch doesn't want to turn it over there. He's run into trouble. You can't question his commitment. They've given it back. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. De Goey, he's set upon.
The Saints have been enormously disappointing. I don't think the coach has any answers from what I can see.
Good ruck work. Crouch. Dow. Probing ball. Honours the lead. Picking their way through. Ross. That's almost worth a kick. Dow. Heads towards half forward. Frampton went bang. He's so clean with the footy. The Pies have got out of jail. Crisp. They're a pleasure to watch. Penetrating ball. Spud Frawley would have loved that one.
The Saints are going to have to do some soul searching and ask some hard questions.
It's been a great duel between the two big men. Dow. Crouch. Good looking kick. Butler can keep it moving. No one can mark. Schiltz. He won't be happy with that one. Lipinski had his name written all over it. That's skillful. Banging it back in. No one can mark. Sinclair. No easy exit. Battle. The ump calls for the footy close to goal. Cameron wins it. De Goey. That could be a goal-saving tackle. Crouch. Markov gets in the way. One behind.
He's dead set, got the yips. Hopefully he can sort it out before it really hurts his team.
They've struggled to get it past the centre. Battle works hard to present. Sinclair, no short options, so he'll roost it long down the line. This is much better. Owens marks on centre wing. Clark, they're a big chance here. The Saints looking dangerous. The defence is disorganised. Well played.
That's probably as good a passage of play as we've seen from them all day. Deserves a goal. He'd like to have that one back.
Crouch takes an excellent grab.
His goal is so far, but this would be a great way to get on the score sheet.
The distance is the only problem. Moore is a rock in defence. And they're away. Quaynor presents in space. No one can mark. Dow cannot be deterred.
What are your thoughts, Gary?
The Pies will take a lot of belief from this, not only because of the win, but the way they've gone about it. They put plans in place and executed them.
De Goey, side bottom. Good build-up. Throws it on the boot. The Pies moving the ball well. Dacos kicks inside the forward 50. Wilkie went bang. Webster. Wanganeen Malira. The kick's astray and out of bounds.
The Saints will have no shortage of things to work on at training during the week.
Marshall has rucked tirelessly. Crouch. Steele. Ross. They've got it won, but still they go. Not a great kick, and the umpire will throw it back.
The Pies are getting the ball inside 50 more. It's no wonder they're winning the match comfortably.
Marshall slaps it out. De Goey, he's everywhere at the moment. Battle had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. The Saints might be able to start something. Webster has found some space at halfback. Dow, Wanganeen Malira. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Butler, Crouch, looking for two in a row. He's hit up the lead. They've picked their way through. Murphy drops into the hole and cuts that one off. The Pies are out of trouble. The Saints guarding the corridor. Dacos kicks to half forward. Wilkie wins it back. Great mark. He doesn't waste many. Wanganeen Malira goes very wide. And inside 50 goes begging. Slick hands. Quaynor. He's caught. Dacos. That might attract a pack. The kick was misdirected. His field kicking is normally first rate. Philippou! Can you believe it? Oh, that's incredible. Punched away. Sharman. He's already got one. Now he's got two.
The Saints are obviously not going to win this game, but they've still got to strive to get something out of it.
Still a way to go to restore some pride. Rucks go at it. De Goey. He ran into a brick wall. Side bottom. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Schultz has it within range. Chris can go back and shoot at goal.
It's a big margin, and it should get at least 6 points bigger.
Hasn't got hold of that one. It'll be a behind.
They dodged a bullet there. They might not be so lucky next time.
He's off. Wanganeen Malira heads wide with the kick in. What can they generate? They're moving the footy well here. Kicks to centre wing. Cameron went bang. Conservative kick. That's not a mark. He's done brilliantly. Schultz is the man on the spot and is marked. Good work rate.
It'll take something special, but maybe it's that kind of day.
Needs it to bend back, but it's not going to.
They've got to convert one of these sooner or later.
Away he goes. Wanganeen Malira heads wide with the kick in. Sinclair. Bit of a nothing kick. Windhagen. Heads towards the half-forward flank. Howe spoils. He's besieged. They're still cracking in hard, deep into this match. Cameron wins it. Clark leading by example. Crouch. Can they get themselves a consolation prize?
Fancy his chances.
This will be a close thing.
Well, you can't afford to dwell on it. Just got to make sure you get the next one.
The Pies are under siege at the moment. Quaynor has found some space. Good kick. Mitchell lays it off. Frampton, what can he do with it? This might be a chance for the high flyers. Wilkie got a fist in. Onto the non-preferred. No one can mark. Clark made the footy his. The umpire says he had no prior. Cameron wins it. Windhagen. The Saints finishing strongly. Good thinking and good execution too. Ross. Philippou. What a mark. Great footy. They're hard to stop when they move the ball like that.
It'll take his best, but we've seen him do it before.
Kicking for his first. Punched away. Howe manages to get off a handball. Murphy. Can they get something going? Mitchell. The Pies look well drilled. Crisp. Their ball movement has been impressive. Frampton. This should end in a shot at goal. Webster went bang. Side bottom. That's not 15. It's an exhibition in attacking footy.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
Only a behind.
Missed one he should have got and let him off the hook.
Away he goes. Wanganeen-Malera heads wide with the kick in. The kick was centimetre perfect. Kicks to space. Good hands. Henry. He's been dispossessed. Wanganeen-Malera hunting the footy. Boot to ball just in time. No one can mark. And out it goes.
The Pies have been so impressive today. This will give them huge belief.
Cameron showing his skills. Side bottom. No way through there and they'll reset. The two big men do battle. De Goey has eyes only for the footy. Towards half forward with the kick. Unable to get it inside 50. Tumbles a punt towards the boundary line. Battle. Wanganeen-Malera. That'll go close to the line. This is good ball movement. Henry.
Great pressure and ultimately rewarded.
Up and under. Mitchell has a vice-like grip. De Goey in the clear on centre wing. It's a high kick, a real rainmaker. Myercheck, desperate defence. Battle, ever reliable. They'll contest in the centre square. Thumped away. Frampton, what a game he's having. Dacos, it's a high ball. Henry ensures that 4-8 will come to nothing. Goes laterally. It must be his birthday. McCreary takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
There aren't many teams who can go with them when they're playing like this. They're firing on all cylinders.
The scoreboard's about to fall over. It's so lopsided. Marshall with the tap. It's a tough game. Ross. Howe runs onto it. Does well under pressure. Crisp. Can they find a late goal? Windhagen clears the area. Dacos, so influential today. Hasn't seen a lot of it. Time for the Crummers to go to work. Wanganeen-Malera has been a shining light. Scrambled kick out wide. The Pies have turned in a complete performance today. They richly deserve the points and the praise they'll get. That's all for today. Hope you enjoyed the action. It's bye for now.